Hey guys, this is Reggie from Gunpla Network, and today I'm here to bring you my review of the figurized standard Digimon Angemon from most famously the first season of Digimon Adventure. Now, before we begin, I am more than happy to let you guys know that first off, I'm thankful that I was able to get this kit from Canadian Gundam. They supplied this kit for me to review. Just so you know, if you're interested in this kit or any other review that you've seen on this channel, they have a flat rate $10 shipping fee all across North America. So if you like this kit, another Digimon kit I've reviewed, a Gundam kit, maybe something else you've seen on the channel, they have a wide assortment of kits, paints, and other obscure assets you can add to your collection. Go check them out and say that the Gunpla Network sent you. So here we are with Angemon, and this is the figurized standard. So this one is going for anime accuracy, and I'm more than happy to report that the anime accuracy is almost there. First off, there is a rigid missing on the chest. I apologize for that because a certain doggy of mine doesn't understand what is and is not a chew toy yet. After being a year, he's still a puppy, so I apologize if there's some discrepancies in my build, for the most part. But built up, we have Angemon. He's as close to anime accurate as you can get. The hair is one piece in a ballpoint to his helmet. You got the face. I'm surprised, but a lot of the color detail that's here, the rigids, the white, the blue is like almost a plasticky, almost rubber substance that you have. You got the white, you got the brown with the belt buckles and stuff, very Final Fantasy-esque, very like high and mighty angel. There are some color details that you will need to use stickers for. For example, the ridge on the top of his head, on the bottom of his face, is a brown sticker, and then also there's like a silver kind of like ridge on one of his thighs that is also a sticker. I decided to use the stickers when applicable because some of the stickers are pretty gnarly, especially for the hands. I hate that we still haven't gotten to a point in the Digimon figurized kits that the hands still need stickers. It doesn't work. I will say there are a few bad nubs on this kit, particularly in the helmet itself. There were two parts that I did my best to try to sand off, but they're just noticeable. Just those are probably the two worst points in the kit that had to have nubs, so be a lot mindful of that over there. Otherwise, you know, you can't really ask for anything else. It's the Angemon. Thankfully, Angelon is one of the humanoid Digimon in the world, so he doesn't require a lot of complex engineering outside of the rigids and the black belt buckles and stuff. And he's built up very well and put together. I have no complaints. In terms of accessories, that's where you're going to falter a little bit. First off, you're going to get his Angistaff, which is completely gold. The gold here on this kit overall is kind of a very pukey gold. It's, I'd say, even worse than Strike Freedom Gold, because in my hand at least, it feels pretty brittle and it feels a bit weak. And with his Angistaff, yes, all the detail is molded, but you're missing the brown rigids in kind of like the edges. And I'm pretty sure there's no stickers included for that. So you're gonna have, there's no way outside of hand painting it. I figured to just not hand paint it at all and just take it for what it is and leave it as it is. So you got the Angistaff, which you can use one-handed or two. I will also note that separating the hands at first was a bit of a chore. They're really tight in together for some reason. I'm not used to that. I'm used to Gundam hands or just Gunpla hands together, coming in and out perfectly to put in the accessories, but these hands were a little bit more challenging. Next, the only other accessory you're going to get is the Hand of Faith, his signature attack from the anime. You're going to get a glowing hand, a glowing fist, which is very akin to God Gundam, Master Gundam. And that's really it. You're just going to get the staff and the fist, which is everything he had in the anime, so it's anime accurate. But those who like accessories and Poseability, I'm here to report that you will need an action base, specifically an action base 5. I tried with my little high grade action base here in the review to try to get some of the poses necessary And they do justice, but they specifically say you're going to need an action base 5. Also, on the side of accessories, it would have been nice to be able to get his... I know they have the Hand of Faith, but it's not just the hand itself, it's also a beam attack. It would have been nice if you got a beam effect part like you would in the other Dragon Ball Figurized standard kits. Would have, connect to the fist, would have made it a lot more expressive, add a little bit more playability. Let's say if they ever make a Figurized standard Digimon, that would have been cool to replay Angemon's first battle. So there's some things that could have been added to add more playability here, but for what it is anime accurate, and I'm always a proponent of anime accuracy. Though I do also rule for the effect of coolness. Poseability. Poseability is pretty standard. You're going to get hinges connected with polycaps. The neck is a little weird, the angle. I don't know if that was damage due to my dog or just how it was designed. I feel like the head wants to go a completely different direction from where the neck wants to go. You also have to keep in mind the hair is on a ball curve, so you need to adjust the hair whenever you want to pose the face. Arm, simple swivel on the bicep, double jointed. Hands, I wish we got expressive hands, but you're just going to get the fist and the Hand of Fate. Chest, you're going to get 2 parts to kind of the abs and the upper chest are 2 separate. You're going to get the knees, you're going to get the hips. It's fairly standard. There's nothing special here about the poseability of Angemon by himself. Again, I will reiterate here that you will need an action base to get the most out of your Angemon, and if they ever make an Angemon kit, so just that ahead of the fact. In terms of playability here, so the fun part is really just getting Angemon with other Digimon. Angemon by himself, outside of the angel wings, which are beautiful and immaculate, are kind of just boring. And honestly, this is a model kit where you need other model kits. Comparatively, he is a bit taller, as he should be, from War Greymon and Magnamon. I'd say in terms of height, he is on par with Beelzemon, which makes sense because Beelzemon is like the kids and tamers were like, what, 4 feet tall, maybe 5, and he's like 10 feet, so 10 foot in scale, a 10 foot tall angel makes sense. But really, the fun is getting him on an action base and getting him with other Digimon. That's really where you're going to get the most mileage out of this Angemon kit. Overall, my final thoughts on the kit. I'm happy I have it. It is one of the more, I don't want to say lame duck, but it is one of the more mundane of the collection I've had so far. It's good, it's anime accurate, it's fun, but again, I stated this with the anime accurate War Greymon, the Figurized standard War Greymon. There are things that could have been added to get the mileage further out of the kit, but for what we get, because they are going for anime accuracy, it is good. Again, you're going to need an action base. Honestly, I would wait to see if we're going to get a Figurized standard Angemon to get him to pose together. Also makes me wondering, since a lot of the parts are compatible, I hope that somewhere in the near future we do get a Figurized standard Magna Angemon, because I feel Angemon's cool, but Magna Angemon was my favorite of the Angemon kind of lineage of evolution. I know Seraphimon gets a lot of fanfare too, but Magna Angemon was just beautiful with the whites, the brown straps, the purple. He also has the Gate of Destiny, the blade sword that he has. He just takes the cooler aspects of Angemon and, pun intended, amplifies them. So maybe he might go for the amplified Digimon kits, but for what we have with the Figurized standard Angemon, he's good. I wouldn't rush to go get him, wait for Angemon to become a thing, but on his own, he's pretty cool. He's pretty intricate, anime accurate, but you're seriously going to need an action base. And I know this is like the 5th time I said that, but yes, you need an action base. It's nearly mandatory to get more expressive poses. With that in mind, I'm Reggie. This has been Gunpla Network. Again, go check out Canadian Gundam if you're interested in kits like these, and go check them out. Thanks for the review. Thanks for checking us out. and we will see you later.